you're over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
Yesterday happened to our people don't.
Just a little bit earlier today, I happened to be on Instagram and I happened to see Mason Betha actually go live on his Instagram live, and he addressed, though briefly, why he made a diss track going at Diddy. You guys already know what it is, man. Make sure you guys share this video. Make sure you guys are locked in and subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored to get exclusives just like this one, and make sure the notification bell is lit up, and select the option that says get all notifications and smash that like button. All right, man, without further ado, here's Mase.
On Bad Boy, that motivates me to say something so I don't be deemed as a person who just made a bunch of money and turned a blind eye. I'm not going to be like the rest of the people around Puff that don't tell him he's wrong. I'm not going to be like the yes men around him that see him ruining people's lives and never tell him he's wrong. More people on here will tell me I'm wrong, but won't say anything to him. They'll judge my beliefs, they'll judge my Christianity, and they'll say nothing to Puff. They'll say nothing about is a concert for Biggie and Biggie's own daughter couldn't get in. They'll say nothing about that. But all of his friends got 50 and 60 tickets. We're done with your games. When I see the hurt and the pains of other people on Bad Boy, that motivates me to say something so I don't be deemed as a person who just made a bunch of money and turned a blind eye. I'm not going to be like the rest of the people around Puff that don't tell him he's wrong. I'm not going to be like the yes men around him that see him ruining people's lives and never tell him he's wrong. More people on here will tell me I'm wrong, but won't say anything to him. They'll judge.
All right, man. So I'm going to be very brief on this because I don't really know the situation. I've been a fan just like everybody else has been over the last few years. We know that this is maybe like the second or third, probably the second time that Mase has been very vocal about Diddy. Now, a lot of people probably question the timing and whatnot, but my thing is, man, it's been too many occurrences, too many people that have dealt with Diddy that have said some pretty horrible stuff about him. Now, we can always chalk it up to maybe, whatever you want to chalk it up to. We know Diddy gave his little response like hustle harder. And then I look at it like also like, okay, yeah, he put people in place, and gave them an opportunity of a lifetime. And that's all true. But if there was something where it's like the contract was messed up, he was robbing people, he didn't give people their proper royalties and things like that, he stole people's publishing, then that needs to be aired out. That don't never need to ever stop. I think that needs to be, something that continuously something that's being addressed. So I'll salute Mase and anyone else who wants to talk about that. That's something that's never dead. I don't care if you're talking 20, 30 years. There's been instances where people have gotten published 40, 50 years later because of things have been, out of whack. So I'll never be that type of dude that'll sit up here on some phony stuff like that and say that. Now, what I would want to say, and I heard Mase saying this also, he said that he wanted to make his rounds to the black medias and whatnot. And I think that's a great thing to do because you're going to have some medias where they ain't going to touch it because, for example, the Breakfast Club. I doubt if they would have Mase come on there talking about Diddy, possibly, because, again, the relationship, Revolt, even though they're supposedly not with Revolt no more, whatever the case may be, is certain hierarchies in this whole, and just like the music and the media thing, is where certain people they're just not going to touch, they're not going to go after. You go to an independent media outlet, it's whatever, no holds barred. Now, we would love to have Mase on and whatnot, because we feel like over here we do it, second to none. The way we do it, the question that we're going to ask, the way we're going to deliver the interview, we feel like, we're the best in the game when it comes to that. And you guys can argue that all you want to. At least we definitely strive to be, and we definitely going to do his due diligence. But if he decides to go, to another platform and do his thing, salute to him. Salute to him and get the message out there. But I'm sure people want to know, and that's how we do. We want to know A all the way damn near to Z, like what happened. We want to ask pertinent questions about what went on, like why now, all these different things that people, want to know, we'll ask. So if Mase happens to see this, man, we had small contact, at least people that I know with him. He's seen people on his platform that he reached out to. Salute to him for doing that. But I would just like to know more before I can give a real, my analysis on this whole situation. But one thing I do know is that I've seen over the years that I've been in hip hop, a lot of people have been airing Diddy out. Little Kim, all these people. It was even rumors. Gene Dill came and said it was rumors that Biggie was leaving. And then, you got Mase talking about that. He was talking about that they did a benefit concert for Biggie, but his daughter ain't there. So that, to me, that screams of exploitation. It screams of exploitation, but we're on the outside looking in, so we really can't put our finger on it. That's why it's always good to talk, to get directly from the horse's mouth. So I'm going to digress on this one, man. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section about this particular, Mase, pretty much came out and said that Diddy marked his death. But that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people in hip hop. That's a lot of people, in rap. We got an interview tonight. We're gonna be talking to somebody tonight, Freddie P. Whenever you guys see this, a Freddie P interview is gonna be coming out, and working on getting more people. So it's good. I think it's always good for all sides to be heard. Get your story out there, let people hear it, and let people decide. This is what this thing is about, man. It's preserving the culture because people are now allowed to tell their stories. You ain't just hearing one side of the story, and people are not silenced by bigger platforms because they're worried about their allegiance and their alliances to other people, or worried about being blackballed. We ain't worried about none of that bullshit. Everything over here is 100% independent. They don't want to post our stuff on the website. Got my own website. Got our own media outlet, got our own studio, so we ain't got to go beg for nothing. We could put it out there and let the people decide. 2 billion people on YouTube, a lot of other billion people, on Facebook, TikTok. We can get our own message out there. They can't block this message from going out to the people. But with that being said, man, I'm going to digress. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Hip Hop News Uncensored. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell and select the option that says get all notifications. And on the way out, make sure you guys, hit the like button and share this video, man. I'm telling you right now, very easy to do. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, and I'm rocking out with you guys, man. It's your boy, Oga, over and out. Peace.